Hi, my name is Tia, and I'll be going through the conclusion and reflection of this assignment on behalf of my team. So the analysis that we performed were basic static analysis, whereby we use virus total to check the number of antivirus that determine this malware as malicious, and we MD5 to get the hash of the malware, PID to check whether it is packed and what the compiler is, and pview to see the information about the malware and when it was created, bin tags to analyze the strings, and dependency worker to see the imported DLLs. And then we also did the advanced static analysis, whereby we use IDA Pro. And IDA Pro is a dissembler for malware analysis and for reverse engineering. So from using IDA Pro, we will be able to tell roughly how the malware works. So malware persistency. It resides in the system directory as under the name of tskmgr.exe, and it creates registry startup entries. And what these entries does is that whenever the user logs in, the malware will be run. Next will be the malware functionality. So we realized eventually that it was a worm and a backdoor Trojan. It is seen to spread itself by copying itself multiple times into the my downloads directory, and it also allows attacker to send commands to compromise computer via IRC. So how this is done is that firstly it tries to connect it to the IRC channel, and then once the connection is established, the attacker will then be able to send command to the computer. So next, the removal of the malware. We could use the free antivirus software like Norton, or we can use free anti-malware software like Malwarebytes. As before this, we said that they created registry entries. We could delete them to ensure that they will not run every time the user logs in, or delete the malware file instead if possible, or we can do manual removal by disconnecting the computer from the internet. By doing this, can ensure that the malware will not be spread, and by entering the safe mode, it will prevent the malware from running. We can then delete the temporary files to speed up the virus scan, and then we'll scan using the antivirus or malware softwares. Next, the malware analysis reflection. So nowadays, malwares can be more than just a worm or Trojan. It can be both, which makes the malware much more resilient and difficult to detect. Most Trojans are placed in system directories to remain hidden, while worms, once given an opportunity, will spread through the network very quickly, making it very difficult to get rid of it. So what we should do is to keep our antivirus up to date and run full system scan monthly or maybe weekly. So our reflections for this assignment was that we find that the malware was a little complicated at first, because we at first thought it was just a worm, but I realized that it was a worm and a backdoor Trojan. We also had to have some knowledge of assembly, and also need to have prior knowledge of some programming. And we also had to research on function names and DLLs to understand exactly what they do. And also the making of the videos was quite difficult, as we had to spend many hours to ensure our videos were error proof, and sometimes realize error too late and has to be edited. We also had to meet up many times just to take the videos. So this is all for the MAT assignment, and thank you for listening. Goodbye.